one of the first things that I have to do is bring my green screen down. Very ghetto green screen. Be very careful that it doesn't fall down, and then kind of like go down like that. Just saw me set up my green screen, and you'll notice at the minute my video is all blown out. I noticed that when starting up the recording. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix that. I'd probably fix that later on, but we need to do it for the video. So as soon as I hit this, let me show the webcam settings. As soon as I hit green screen, that should have reset all the settings for my webcam, my C920, so it doesn't blow it out. I've got a variety of different settings that are managed as a profile. So I'm going to go through this in terms of setup. I've got 11 minutes to go, and I need to now do a sort of systems check to make sure that everything's ready. So the first thing I do, because I'm on 4G, I'm not on a router like in a house, I'm not on solid Wi-Fi or Ethernet, I need to make sure that my internet is pretty solid. Also, while I'm doing that, I'm shutting down unnecessary apps that are running. And the reason why I do that is I want my computer to be running as efficient as possible. So let me get this test running. So all these different, this Evernote is not quit yet. Let me just get rid of this. Just get rid of that off the screen. So all these other different little apps that are running that I know I can get rid of. So I can get rid of, I don't want to get rid of that one. That one's alright. This GIF maker we can get rid of. We can quit Flux for now. That's fine. Don't know why GIF maker's just thrown up on the screen. So the download speed 45 meg is super awesome. I'm on a 4G SIM connected through my iPad, but I'm tethered to my iPad. So I don't really need to do the test anymore than that. I know that I've got a decent upload and a decent download. So the next thing that I need to do is to make sure that my blab is connected to my wirecast. And what tends to happen is that my Chrome crashes, and when it crashes it takes down the whole browser, so it leaves me with a bunch of problems. So what I tend to do first is I fire up Wirecast. Now again, you can see here that by loading Wirecast it's blown out the screen. So if I go to my camera, this is a thing called a webcam settings, which you can get from the App Store. If I go down to green screen, you'll notice, boom, straight in, and you'll notice my green screen is also synced, and that's because I've got it saved as a shot. Now the next thing that we need to do is we go to the output, virtual camera out, and I'm going to change it to 1080p. I found that if you alternate between these, then one works when the other one doesn't. So I tend to change it and then click on start. So that's coming direct from my camera, but there's a bit of lag in there. So if I click at the top here, at the minute it's using direct from the camera and the microphone. So I'm going to change these to virtual microphone, and I'm going to click on done. And I'm going to refresh. Shut everything down that we don't need to be running. I even shut Chrome down. This is where I will do a test on Blab as well, because I found that for some reason Blab will crash, and if you've scheduled a Blab, then it will take down that Blab, and all the people that were subscribed to it kind of go missing. So I'm going to just do a test. Bang, bang, bang. I don't need to tell everybody about it. I don't need to put a graphic on it. I just need to start it. And this is the way that I kind of find out if my Blab is going to work. So it says, do you want to tell your followers? I'm going to say no. And you'll notice here that this is just sort of doing nothing. It's like it's not going anywhere. So I found that that probably won't work. So I'll tend to shut down my Wirecast again. So I'll stop the broadcast. So 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. I'm going to do my coffee. So literally this is how things are. Very frenetic. You'll notice that my thing is blown out again, so I'll do the green screen stuff. There you go. And then I'm going to change this virtual output to 720, and then I'm going to start that, and then I'm going to try and reopen this blab. Now hopefully it will show me my video in a test environment. I'm not using the scheduled, so I can do the call in. So I do call in, and boom, my video is working. So I know that video is going to be fine on my Blab. So I'll come out of that. I don't want to tell my followers because obviously I don't want them to join this. Then I'm going to go to my profile, and then I'm going to go to the scheduled, and I'm going to jump into that scheduled one there. Also at the same time, another check that I will do is I'll go on to sources, show source settings, and make sure that my video is full HD at 30 frames a second. You can see there you've got the preview of my green screen in the background. But I am kind of ready to go now. And also here I've got like an 11-ish playlist,
and that playlist is what I use to actually do my show. So I'm going to jump into this in 5 minutes, which is going to be kind of cool. Alright, people are saying, would you like to be my co-host? Would you like to be my co-host? And I have no idea what that's about. So I'm kind of ready to go here. So what I would do is I would start on a blank shot. And the reason for that is that I can jump into the intro, and all I have to do to get the intro to go straight away is to literally click on the 11ish, which will step through these different things, and I can sort of play the next one, and I can jump straight into my view. And so I'm going to drop it back onto the thing and then put it onto blank. That way, when I start to locally record here and record here, it means that I can just be doing that behind the scenes, play the intro, and then get into the show. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea of how manic things are behind the scenes, but that's how I check a number of things to make sure they're okay. I've always got this up here ready to go as a profile so that I can make sure my settings jump in just in case my camera drops out or anything. I hope that helps, guys. And if you want any help with Wirecast, I also have a Wirecast free Udemy course. It is smarturl.it/Wirecast blab. Have a look at that. And any questions you have, drop me a line. Cheers.